Governor Sanwo Olu, good evening. We are back. It's payback time now, Governor Sanwo Olu. Point and kill governor. You remember?
Hello, my great and wonderful people. How una day today? I hope all of una day well. Today we get some videos for our table. We'll be so one quickly the review to you concerning the things we'll be saying they happen right now for inside this country, Nigeria. Just as our people already talking, say they not they tell who they do bad, make it not they do. The time when you want to read the fruits, if they come. Now, you don't already see one video from our introduction when it we take start when it concerned the governor of Lagos State, when it in him now, Babajide Sanwo Olu. Yes. We don't see this man, don't they go from church to church and they try to get the attention of Nigeria just for them to re-elect him for the position of governor of Lagos State. And a lot of people know they come outside to remember the incident when it happened for October 20 for Lekki Gate, where it for join hand with Amebola Tinubu to destroy the lives of Nigerians. Although I would leave you to watch some videos of the message when some Nigerians come out to send to this very same man. And after that one, we equally get other videos when we'll review to you, even for the process of this very broadcast. And before we go on, one quickly leave you make you watch this very first video first. Message to Babajide Sanwo Olu. We'll come back for more.
Governor Sanwo Olu, good evening. We are back. It's payback time now, Governor Sanwo Olu. Point and kill governor. You remember? Let me remind you. In 2020, 20th of August 2020, you came to our community, Oreki Alakun Village. Oreki Village Estates, where we were occupying, where we have been. You came there and demolished our estate. Governor Sanwo Olu, can you remember at all? I'm reminding you now. On the 17th of August 2020, in the midst of lockdown, you came and you pasted round our properties an eviction notice called Governor's Order, Governor's Eviction Order or something. Removal order. You gave us 7 days in that notice while we were still negotiating and still discussing and trying to go to court to get an injunction to prevent this. You breached that your own order, Governor Sanwo Olu. You breached the order on the 4th day. On the 4th day of the 7th day, which was on the 20th, you came with almost 50 mobile police units. Mobile policemen with civil defense and non-state actors, you know, thugs and all that, with excavators, payloaders, and bulldozers. You came and demolished and demolished and demolished and demolished. You rendered people all homeless in the midst of COVID-19 lockdown. People were running helter-skelter. Some of the people were trying to snap and video what was going on. Your mobile police chased them, seized their phone, crushed their phone, stole some of the people's phone away. They demolished all the houses there. Structures, not shanties. Not shanties, sir. You know it. They demolished our properties there. 45 hectares we were occupying there, owned by the 12 families, the indigenous families of Ibejuleki, the Olowo Opejo family, the Oguntaku family, the Olowu family, the Akpeno family, the Ogoye family, the Onibeju family, to name a few, as well as the Landlord Association. You demolished our properties. We went to court to get injunction against you. You still demolished. And you said the land was for overriding public interest. You know that was not true, sir. You gave the land to likes of your cronies, likes of Capital Gardens, Capital Home Gardens, Kenneth Okonkwo. Gracias. Delight owns. Obi Cubana and he money them.
All right, my great and wonderful people, just to take small from the video, I believe say you don't hear everything. This one na Babajide Sanwo Olu. Yes, they run up and down now. They solicit Nigerian support to re-elect them for position. Honestly, it be like say this people that they think say we be fool. Yes, because they can't understand say we quickly they forget our past. We be like fowl when they say they remove their own feather. When it be say yes, we need the fowl back again now for us to throw away corn for grand, that fowl now will even remember the suffering when it be say it pass through when we take pull off all your own feather. Now so they treat us. Just imagine waiting our eyes bear witness to Koro for this 2020. Yes, even now only the one when be say it happened for Lekki Toll Gate. See this one when be say this one come outside. A lot of them, they grant. And this must still get the mind to say instead they solicit Nigerian support for her to become as in to rule for another 4 years again. I know say they not depend on us. They just they waka up and down just to let Nigerians know say they still there. You understand? And they know the way when they say they enter the office by themselves. But it will fail them this very time. Yes, it will fail them. Now, after this very one, we'll quickly leave you, make you watch this other video. And this video, na video, when basically they receive from one of our popular skit maker, when they say it take commerce to sound some kind of senses to majority of us, when they say we can't take this obedience movement to be something else. Yes. And in case we not really understand what be the obedience movements, I believe say this might come outside to give some light to this very issue. And after which, Peter Obi for the interview going to be saying grant today also come outside to state the same thing. Will equally they bring that very aspect of Peter Obi after this very one. So for each and every one of us to understand better, waiting be obedient movement. Obedient movement not be Labour Party. Now movement of its own.
Alpha guys, good morning. I just wake up, but the get waiting I reason. I just make a share because you know, so this internet get the way the matter they do, so nobody know finish. So me, I just ask because I want to know. I want to learn every day. Baba, first of all, me I be obedient to confirm obedient. You don't understand? But I want to clear something when I understand. Obedience no be Labour Party. Obedience na movement. Obedient na youth where the power where one may we get good government. Obedient na we were protest for answers. Obedient na we were want the betterment of the country. You don't understand? Good governance. So be like say people they miss this thing to be like say maybe na Labour Party. No, we not be party, we be movement. The person what we represent, what we love, now based on say we love P2B and that here. But I not come and say every Tom, Dick and Harry go come wrong, go Labour Party now come begin to assume. Say because say we say we be obedient, we'll come to support everybody will come out for Labour Party. Guys, I know they today make you not go make mistake. Do you understand? Because somebody if you wake up one morning now, bad if you wake up one morning now, you set a Labour Party. So that means say we could support them. So me, I want to really understand what they really play normally because me I feel say we fit still vote in person. You understand me? We're not the Labour Party, but what we believe say this person correct. It's a movement now. Do you understand? Not be by tribe, not be Igbo, not be Yoruba, not be Hausa, not be anything. Now movement. We the power normally. We they say no, enough is enough. Because right now we the rain. Now we the rain, hello. If you look at now we get the force. And we get the vibration. And we the talk as it be. Believe them or not, obedient and be the everything right now. Shout out to Peter Obi and Dati. But I don't come and say everything on a Labour Party. Because why they talk this now? We don't go vote that time. Because of the way our blood is hot. LP 71, LP 70. We know they even the check. We just they run them. I don't say that one joy with my friend bank where they talk that time. Because of our blood is hot. But just the reason now because other these things still there. Are we really voting for LP based on we not there any political party? If we like you say you dey okay, we vote for you because the movement will be. So that every time the guy go begin to assume. So this thing just a play for me. I said, no. So I wake up, I said, no, let me talk to somebody. Maybe that means they get them right. Because I need to learn. Help me check the food. It may be obedient normally. And for this, I'll be there. We not get senior, we not get junior. All of us now be there. Nobody obedient past anybody. So many kind of people say, you over obedient. I'm not trying to be there for you to cut choke me. I get people who I know where no be Labour Party who I believe say go fit represent. Allow me choose them now. No, now stop now. Well, obedient no they curse each other. Obedient no they fight. Obedient be like say you don't the thing don't they be like confront. Don't they be like now movement. All of us supposed they based on one love. You go tell me say be obedient. I'll post in my comment section. Come insult me. You are not obedient. You are disobedient. You know. Obedient know each other. We know as they go. Now we shout for NSAS. Now we the para. We know I was fully involved. Everybody know that one. I create content. I talk and left and right. Although you get where it still affect me when I get one issue that time, but that don't concern anybody. But just let everybody they know as they go. Nobody obedient past anybody. What you want now? Good governance make the country better. Because the jackparing done too much. Do you understand what I try to? But that don't mean say we be Labour Party. We are not Labour Party. Make we understand this thing now. But I stand to be corrected. If you watch this video, you feel say what they talk not really make sense. Call me say as it be. If you come insult me again after this video, that means say you know be obedient. Because obedient normally obedient gets sense. You understand me? So because of the shout happy 41, happy everything, Obi we no shout another person name. If they hear Obi, if they hear and there, Obi one name, we no call John one name, we no now be one name we know. Now they represent, then be the fire force. So not be party, we be movement. So nobody can't go use that one, can't they hide under the, you understand me? I beg. Now, what I say make a class. I wake up and say, the thing they disturb me, make I just ask. You understand? We are movement. We are obedient, fully blooded. Nobody obedient past anybody. We all of us Nigerians. If they call obedient, everybody, we know ourselves. We will come outside say, okay, we are obedient too. Nobody say you call the form say, now you too obedient or not. Nobody too obedient. All of us now obedient. So if you get bad intention when you want to go join Labour Party, now you call Sabi. You can be in Labour Party and we obedient go decide say we no go vote for you. Don't you go stop? I don't know if I they make sense. You understand? I mean, when I just understand where they come from. So by the way, this thing when they do say tribe, we don't go cause problem. Baba, now we never see war. Now they shout war. Come on, school war. We know they build. No talk of war. When they shout war. No war. Igbo, Yoruba, all of us now one level. I love everybody as he build. If you even went and based on normally self, Igbo sweet, Yoruba sweet, Hausa sweet. You sweet. They thought say you want to go fight war. You go fight, go live for inside bush. Nobody fight war. Meanwhile, I guess show what they do for London. Obedient. When I still support now own. I say it be. I still everybody they support it. Obi. If they support me like that, I go make them. I guess show for London. They pray it. Mr. Concourse. When I still help me. Now my fly. I'm gonna still put. Now movement. My show self now movement. Now the first time I they run and make her still support me. You don't understand me? But I just don't want now later. Bye.
All right, my great and wonderful people. I believe say una don't listen to this our popular Nollywood actor when we say name na Nusa Rest. Now, before we make any comments, we want quickly take you down to the interview when we say Peter Obi himself, when he be the figurehead of this obedience movement, when he grant today, when he himself still also to make comment concerning this same issue when he be say Nusa also discuss right now. Say obedient movement not be Labour Party. No. Obedient movement different from Labour Party. Not be every obedient movement belong to Labour Party, and not be every Labour Party be obedient movement. You understand? People they want to be say they just come enter Labour Party. Their target now to sabotage obedient movement just for us to miss each and every one of us together. Why some people they're not there for Labour Party at all, but they be obedient to the core. I want to make una hear from Peter Obi himself. We'll come back for more.
And the second part of the question as well is that there are also questions around your support of gubernatorial candidates. So a case in point is in Enugu, where you have Chijioke Edoga and Frank Wike Jr. of Abga Party. There seems to be some, lack of agreement in your party as to who to support in that state. I'd just like you to clarify that today.
Okay, very, very good question. Let me tell you in Enugu, let me start with the issue of Enugu. The issue of Enugu is because the Aisha Yusuf tweeted in support of Frank Wike. Let me clarify to you now. The obedient movement are not necessarily Labour members. You have to know that. There's so many people in the obedient movement who have nothing to do with Labour Party. There's so many groups within that. There's so many people. Someone like Aisha Yusuf is not a member of Labour Party. And it says so. And however, we even have what we call the Big Tent, which is where everybody is gathered. I have people who are supporting me today as a presidential candidate who are going to do with Labour Party. People like Atedo Peter Side, for example. And I have many people of that they believe that I can do this job. And I'm sure there's so many of them in their rise who are not members of Labour Party, but they believe in what I'm doing. So they have right to also choose who they want to support. Based on what I said, it's a choice.
All right, my great and wonderful people. I believe say una don't see the clarification when it be say Peter Obi himself. I believe say na him be the figurehead of this obedient movement and also the figure of Labour Party. Now, the reason why Ibise will bring this clarification come when Ibise will receive that video from Nosares, when it be the Nollywood actor. A lot of people they condemn and say you don't know what they do or what they talk. Thank God say today, even Peter Obi come outside to clarify am because a lot of us not really understand what be obedient movement. Obedient movement cut across the length and breadth of Nigeria. Tribes, religions, and every circle of this corner of Nigeria. You feel be member of APC, member of PDP, member of NNPP, member of ABGA, member of AAC, and so on and so forth, and also equally be an obedient member. Yes, it not necessarily mean be say you will be member of Labour Party before you become obedient. Obedient now people when they say yes, they get the hearts to choose the rightful people to stand for that position of leadership, just to make this country work again. As simple as that. Now that one be our identity. If you get the mind to say you will do everything possible to make this country work for your children, for your mother, for your grandchildren, your brothers and sisters, you are an obedient member. We not get any singular party when it be say na instant to represent obedient. It not dey. So now that one na be the truth. All right, I'll leave you to share your opinion with us on the comment section, even as we draw the line of this program here. And before we say final goodbye, I want to quickly use this media to appreciate you for your time when you be to stay with us up to this very moment. God Almighty will bless you, and equally the way when you be the help of the share this broadcast, your likes, your comments, all of them, we appreciate them. I beg, do justice to this very one. Don't forget to help us share and also leave your comment for us for the comment section. We'll see you when we see you. Remember, we love you all. Bye-bye.